dear friends, and I'm sure friends and lovers, if you can say, of books like me. I'm sure you are seeing this channel, this video, because you love so much to read, like I do. So I'm very happy to be today to share and to invite you to read this author that I read for the first time, and am sorry I felt I lost my time, didn't read this author before, because I love it and enjoy it so much. The book, this book is fantastic. It's an author that lives in Portugal. He was born in the States, and his mother is still there, but he lives in the north of Portugal, and his name is Richard Zimler. And the book is, this is in Portuguese, of course, A Search for Sana. I'm going to read again, The Search for Sana. So it is a great book. I didn't get one page disappointed, because sometimes the authors make too much details, or the situation is not so interesting, but in this book it's all very interesting and very well written, and a great construction of all the drama and the events. It starts in Australia, in Perth, when the author was in the meeting of another authors, and meets a woman that says her name is Elena, but then we see is not true. And she said he have read another book of him that he liked so much and want an autograph. It was The Last Kabbalist of Lisbon. So it was nothing, it's just a fan, but what happened next make this book and make all the mystery that make Richard go after Sana. It was her suicide. She kills herself, and that is very mysterious to him, because she was very charming and very unusual, original. She makes mimic with the hands like birds, and all that thing make that mystery, and the author gets involved on Sana. After that, Richard go to another meeting and found the real Elena, and the one who has received that book with that autograph. And it was the best friend of Sana. They lived in Israel, both. One was Jew, the other was Palestinian, and all the problems, all the troubles is all about that that problem, that fire, that war that still exists, because Israel is in the middle of other countries that don't like that country at all, because I think they are in the middle of enemies and persons that don't like Israel is coming back after a long time ago. So I'm not going to say what I think about that. I think it is a problem that will last forever, and has terrible consequences, because put bombs, make deaths, and what happened in September in the Twin Towers is a good example. So this book has everything to do with that. And Richard Zimmer, with his perseverance, with his will, he found out what happened what really happened with Sana and why she killed himself. We can, in the end, we can see, we can be not sure if it was murder or suicide. In my opinion, it was suicide, because it was too much to bear for Sana. She was a remarkable woman, and the author gave us that wonderful woman to know, and he describes all of her, and also her friend Elena, also a wonderful woman with a lot of troubles in his head, a lot of anger with all the situations against Israel and Palestinians and Arabs and everything else. I'm not going to give you more details about this book, because I don't want to spoil your curiosity, but I'm going to say you won't stop reading it until the end. You kept very enthusiastic, you get eager to see what happens, and you get with a lot of fascination about Sana, and all is the work of Richard. So I get very happy to read it, and I'm going to read another book, and I think I will read The Kabbalist. Okay, Kabbalist of Lisbon, because are together, as some connection. Anyways, you got another diversion, another way of see all these troubles about Israel and Palestinian. But anyways, Richard Zimler doesn't give us a very personal opinion of all that. You have to think about that, and I think he made a good job. He gets the facts and the things that happen, and we get our own conclusions, and that's very good. Anyways, I really liked this author, and I'm sure I will love the next book I will read, then I tell you. So for the last time, The Search for Sana, Richard Zimmer. Okay, see you kisses, see you next time, bye bye.